Confronting my family before cutting them off for being racist.
Where you at, Berto?
And I feel very unsafe with you guys.
What do you mean?
Much love, DG.
Yeah, and if then I don't need your stuff. My issue is like, I know Dad talked to you guys, but like, I'm really not okay with your guys' like racist remarks. And
That's such a foolish joke.
no. First of all, the joke is no. The joke is rooted in racism. No.
This is ridiculous because that's such a lie.
No, Ben, for me, this is like, we either talk about this and there's growth or I don't have a relationship. That's where I'm at right now.
Oh shit.
And so I take that very seriously. I told parents that they might disagree with me, but for me, it's not a problem, Ben. It's about treating people, huh? No, well, I'm not the person walking around calling everyone by the N-word. That's...
Yeah, that's not a joke. That's not a joke. Where's the joke? Is the joke in the room? Did we miss the joke? Where's the joke?
That's in your vocabulary as a white man.
Okay. And in my spirit, I'm a black man. Yeah.
That's not funny.
I'm a homie in my spirit.
That's not cool.
It is cool.
No, it's not.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah, we can already see what type of cloth the family is cut by. Oh yeah, like he's still taking it as a joke. He's like, sound like a traditional frat bro. Doesn't take anything seriously. Never worked for nothing in his life. Fucking entitled, like these entitled losers, bro. Shit's crazy. I never understood race. It doesn't make sense. Racism's got to be some of the lowest IQ shit. You don't like somebody because of the color of their skin. You don't respect somebody because of the color of their skin. You can't treat them like a human being because of the color of their skin. When literally everything about us is human and the same except the color of our skin. That's got to be the most low Q activity that ever existed. Doesn't make sense.
No, it's because it was. That's not helping. That's not helping the situation either.
I was cold. I had to put a hoodie on.
No. Like, no. To me, no. I am traumatized because.
No, you're playing a victim.
No, I'm not. How you talk about other people, there has to be equality to that.
I do have equality.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Throwing the N-word around as a white person, do you know what the N-word even represents?
Hold up. My N-word is called, bro.
He walks away.
Yo.
He walks away. That's crazy. For me, I already had a lot of conversations with parents about.
Shout out to this woman because I feel like this is probably such a weird place as a white woman to be in, where this is your family, your brothers. She said her parents are also lumped into this bunch, and she's here trying to stand on business, essentially, wants to move a certain way in her life and carry herself with a certain level of respect and regard. And these guys are so clearly low level IQ. Like, they are so ignorant. They don't care. She's coming at them respectfully. Mind you, this is not a situation where it was in the heat of the moment and, people are arguing and emotions are high. This is a very calm, controlled environment where she's coming to her family and saying, hey guys, I really don't like and respect when you are moving this way. And, you guys are my family. I love you. I want y'all to be in my life, but I can't continue to interact with y'all if you're going to move like this. She's being more than reasonable, and they're just joking. They're laughing. They're trolling. They're not taking her seriously. They're still, making light of it right in her face. It's a tough situation to be in, man. That's a very tough situation. Grace to this woman, and, shout out to her for, having the balls to stand on business. But this is lame. This is lame, and I feel bad for her.
What happened the other day?
Gonna change my battery, y'all.
And the issue is that this has been this is happening. This isn't new in our family. The remarks and mom and dad, we talked about this, and whether there's agreements or disagreements with that, being raised the way parents were to look at black people and use the N-word isn't normal. It was normal for them, but it shouldn't be normal. to make jokes about that. I don't care if I'm white and you feel comfortable with me as a sister. I feel very uncomfortable by that. No, Mom, now that's a victim card because I'm calling you higher. And the thing that's crazy is Jesus was not a white person, and I believe it would be the very people like you guys to actually stone him and put him on the cross. Because
She's talking to her mom right now, Chad.
yeah, just listen, but I'm wanting to also have this conversation a little bit with Elijah because you're apparently spirit filled and saved. So
I would enjoy this. This is not the episode of what stoned Jesus.
it was actually.
What stoned Jesus was character, personality, and his way of teaching.
Jesus was a walking offensive person. Yeah, and he wasn't white.
His ideas.
And Jesus wasn't white. So
People of the same skin color stoned him.
again, I don't want to argue.
Racist against the same skin color.
And yes, that can happen, and I don't want to argue Christianity necessarily.
But then I think racist to black.
No, you just can't be racist, period. Like,
How do I know I'm racist to white people?
I don't know. That's not my conversation right now. Because right now I know you're being racist towards black people. Because
I want to be racist to white people.
They are trolling, bro. They are trolling. This is sad.
see, I'm sorry, Dad.
She's talking to her dad.
I told you this, and I don't know if you believe me. No. But did you just hear what he said? I want to be racist towards white people. No. That's what he said. But at dinner, he said that I'm racist and I'm proud to be racist. That's what you said to me at dinner.
Angela,
That's what did you not say that?
everybody is proud of their race.
Much love,
Stop.
Yellow. Appreciate you, bro.
Don't twist that. You little snake. Elijah, we were talking, you're a snake. Do you know why? Because in that conversation, you asked the question if there's a black person and a white person, which one?
Shout out to Afternoon JP with the sub, man. Welcome to the Where You At family, my dog. W Afternoon in the chat. Much love, much love, much love. Appreciate you, bro.
Would you shoot? You asked that. And after
Good
that,
night, Jude. Good night, Yellow.
Whose roots were built on building muscle, physically working.
are you
Yes,
kidding
they
me?
were slaves, but they physically work genetically,
Oh.
and their genetics are a lot more physically fit.
My God.
Obviously, the black person, because he can take me out. Statistically speaking, we're stronger.
Oh.
What are
After
we even
that, you
talking about
followed
right now?
that with, I'm racist and I'm proud to be racist.
Because I'm from Russian American.
Stop, you're twisting that. That's not what you meant. You're now trying. And so to me, again, these are just like,
Then I'll be proud of being American racist, superior against other races, in my opinion.
What?
Because Americans, we're the best.
no, Elijah, we are not. How America is, if you are proud to be racist in America today, and I guess to me,
I'm so confused.
if you can't acknowledge how you talk about people being wrong, then I can't.
Facts. This is the Get Out house. And this is how the Get Out house should have been. Because when we were first introduced to the girlfriend, we thought she was, one of the smooth snow bunnies. You know what I'm saying? Down with the brothers. The whole time she was setting them up. This is how it should have went. This was the original plot. But she was undercover the whole time.
Can't have a relationship with you.
Talk about being wrong.
Elijah, you're demeaning
sad,
an
bro.
entire group of people. And of course it doesn't affect you because you're white. And Mom's praying in tongues in the corner. That's gonna do anything in this situation. It's not, because praying in tongues isn't gonna fix racism. No, don't tell me to calm down, Dad. No, me? Oh my God. No, Dad, we never fixed our conversation. We never did. No, actually, it's not enough because I don't believe you. Dad, you said you love all people too.
Angela, I want every race to succeed and prosper.
You guys are twisting it now.
Before God.
You're twisting it now.
Before God be the best. I want everybody to succeed. I want the best for everybody.
No.
Angela, if I could choose for someone to if there's 50 black people and 2 white people, then I can have a choice who lives and I want everybody to live.
No offense. Where was that 2 days?
What point was he about to make? What point was he about to make? Why did he even bring that up?
Days ago, Elijah?
Because it wasn't a joking demeanor.
No, then that's messed up. You can't joke. I don't know where you got. I don't know.
Damn.
No. You asked the questions.
Everybody, Angela.
No, you can't.
If I meet a black person,
Oh
I
my
want
God.
the black person to be more prosperous than me.
I don't believe
want
you.
them better health than me. I want him to be better at everything he does. Because Angela, I already have it good. And if somebody can have it better than me, that's a blessing.
To be honest, with these conversations, I don't believe you because you're not taking any accountability. You're just saying it was a joke. It was a joke. You're not even acknowledging. Dang.
Because there was a specific scenario.
There was
that
this.
we explained.
This is
In
a
that
specific.
controlled environment.
Oh my
scenario,
God.
I answered the questions that's and
No.
I could relate
You
based
asked.
on a specific
You.
controlled environment. If two people break into my house,
This is the problem, bro. This is the problem because shout out to this woman. She's smart. She has her own individuality. She's grown up and has seen things and has come to her own conclusion at how stupid and how disgusting racism is. But on the flip side, bro, it's that easy. Imagine growing up with these people as your parents your entire life, and this is their mentality. They think it's a joke. They don't take it seriously. They clown other people because of their skin color, call them out of their names because of their skin color, think they're less than because of their skin color. And that's what you are literally being brainwashed your entire life. You're growing up in this environment. This is what your parents, your brothers, your family is literally pouring into your head. Of course you're going to be racist. Bro, I don't have kids, but kids learn from their parents. Kids are influenced by their parents, again. And as you get older, you will start to have your own experiences and come to your own conclusions. But let's just call a spade a spade. 9 times out of 10, a lot of stuff that our parents do, we end up doing because they were our biggest influences. They are the biggest, influences in our life. So that's why parenting is so important. This is crazy, bro. Because this is 100% like a sneak peek into what is really going on in some people's families. And then we're confused about why people are racist. This is why. They're literally being taught this shit, and it's going on in their homes, and they don't think it's a big deal. Shout out to this woman being brave enough and vulnerable enough to share this. This is crazy, though. Wait, hold on. I know you guys usually skip this part of the video, but give me 1 second. I want to put you guys on real quick on a way to make some extra money that is 100% legit, and you can do it all from your phone. TesterUp is a platform that works with games to find new users just like you to test their games out. These apps and games are willing to pay new users to get on their platform because 9 times out of 10, they genuinely actually like playing the game. And the app, in return, ends up making money because you're playing the game that they paid you to play. I know that sounds a little bit too good to be true, but this is why I'm breaking it down for you so you understand the business behind it and how it works. TesterUp helps put money back in your pocket that these platforms are willing to pay for new users. So if you already like playing games on your phone, click the link in the description or use the QR code on the screen. You're gonna make a free account. It's completely free to do, and you can start making $10 to $20 off of games that you already love playing. This isn't a get rich quick scheme, so it's full transparency here, but if you're dedicated enough and you like playing games on your phone, there's people already making hundreds of dollars as well. Again, it's completely free to try. Use the QR code on the screen or click the link in the description. Check it out and make some extra cash.
and I'm gonna choose the person who's built stronger. No dog.
No, you said you're gonna choose the black person.
Yes, because of
Yeah, Dad, I'm sorry. Like you're asking, Dad, in the nicest way. You're asking for equalness. I will never want to understand his perspective.
Go deeper, Angela. If I could die for 1 million black people to come and make it to heaven, I would die for this.
I don't. To be honest, after the last couple of days, I don't.
What the
I don't
fuck
believe
is
you.
that even? Like, what?
It's fine. My friends are going to missions to Africa in 2 weeks. I was like, man, I wish I can go. Rewind.
No, he's bringing God into this. This has nothing. Because you.
I will agree with that, Blunts. It's not even like at a certain point, the conversation is not even worth it. Like I would have been kind of been like, all right, watch out. I'm done with this. You guys are insufferable.
Yeah, you're
Literally
saying
talking
I've
to
gone
a
to
wall.
Africa and I've gone to missions. To be honest, that has nothing. If anything, Elijah, you're saying you've gone to African American countries.
People of a different skin color to preach to them.
Yeah.
I'm a racist.
You can obviously this proves it because
I'm racist to white people because I went there instead of
no, you're racist because of the comments you've made.
which ones?
Are you kidding? Like I've been trying to explain them to you. You keep saying it was in a controlled environment. You asked the question. You can't even acknowledge that question was messed up. You keep justifying it.
Shit.
You guys both did. If there was a black person and a white person, you'd shoot the black person because they're black. That's what you said.
Angela, Benny, who's gonna be bigger body?
No. Stop putting thoughts in his head.
Think about it.
No. You said if you had to kill the black person and the white person, you'd shoot the black person in a heartbeat because they're black.
Chilling.
Yeah, you see?
Not serious.
No. But
What do you mean
don't
it's
have a
not that
problem with
serious?
right?
It's a joke. I have a problem.
No. I'm asking Benny.
I'd be
But the real
traumatized.
question is the
No. I answer my question. Don't ask me a question. Answer my question. You don't have a problem with that.
Shit.
reframing your question.
No. That's manipulation. You're don't reframe my question. It's a very straightforward question.
It's not how you perceive it.
My whole issue is you guys are saying it was a joke. You can't even
It
acknowledge.
wasn't serious. You
Exactly.
think it was serious?
I think yes, it was serious, but
So
also
we just said it wasn't serious.
do you know why it's
So it
serious?
wasn't
Do you know why it's serious, Ben? To
It's
me,
serious because you're making something that it's not.
no.
Benny, do you have black friends that you're very close to
I have
and you
black
love?
That's gotta be the most overused cop out. I'm not racist because I have black friends. Yeah, okay.
I have black friends and they want me to say the N word.
Do you have black
respect.
friends?
You have black.
Benny,
That's
Benny,
crazy.
do you have black friends who
I have
you're
black friends from New York.
Benny,
New York, they don't play
Benny,
down
do you
there.
have black friends who you're closer with than white friends?
No, I don't believe
do.
you.
And I do business with black people too.
Are you happy having them in your life?
Isn't it so weird how they're like talking about us? Like, it's like we're an object or something to them. Well, yeah, I have black friends. Aren't they cool? The black people? It just feels so weird, bro. Anybody that talks about black people like that, like I know you're racist. Even if it's not like there's levels to that shit, honestly, if you think about it. Just because you don't wake up in the morning and be like, oh, I want bad things to happen to black people, it doesn't mean you respect us. You know? It's a lack of respect. And where does that lack of respect come from? It's literally because of the color of our skin. You're objectifying a whole human being because they don't have the same color as you. It's crazy. What's going on? This is my first time here. Welcome to the stream, by the way. But right now we are reacting to a white woman opening up to her family about her not being comfortable that they're racist, and they're giving her a lot of pushback. It's crazy.
No, he hasn't even answered my questions. No, all I'm asking for is acknowledgement that something was racist, but you're turning it.
Equally as I talk to white people. I don't
No.
look at a black person.
Oh my God, how
oh
did
my
this happen?
goodness, This guy's black. Oh my goodness,
When I'm
Elijah's
trading
white.
if there's
I don't
two
look at.
people,
I don't look at.
Where the
One of
issue?
them different.
You know what I look
Where
at?
the issue?
Oh my goodness, it's a human being.
Yes,
No.
human
That's how
being.
I
I
look
don't
at
look
it.
at
Well,
the skin color.
okay,
Being.
okay.
Dog's a dog and a human being.
Now you say that, but 2 days ago you were completely fine with shooting a black person.
Angela, you're talking
You never
about
God.
shot a black person.
intruder
No.
in your
Where's the
house.
photo?
We're not talking about that, Angela.
My whole-
We're talking about a stereotype.
That's the issue. The stereotype is the issue. No,
A stereotype.
the fact.
But we're not.
Oh
actually
my God.
stereotypical, though.
You are.
We don't look at black people differently than white people. We look at them as
No,
human beings.
I don't believe you. Your comment, if that's true, why is the N-word in your vocabulary when it offends and hurts? It shouldn't be a joke. It's people like you. It's people like you that enslaved an entire group and population and called them the N-word in a demeaning.
You don't tell me about this.
The N-word isn't just an F word.
Enslaved my Filipinos to do customer support.
No,
That's a little
the
different.
N-word is rooted in white supremacy. Racism.
Like Black Lives Matter coming to Portland and just
Oh.
destroying all of Portland.
My God.
Pretty much it. That's the point. That's how it is.
No, Dad, there's no
That's the
point.
mentality.
There's no
Black
point.
Lives Matter. Let's destroy all the small businesses.
But not do distractions.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
how it
but
is.
Okay, guys, we're never gonna agree on this matter, but
Why are you like phrasing it in a way where if we're not listening to you, it's like we're not listening at all?
no. To me,
And you're making it something it's really
no. To me, this is like
All lives matter, white lives matter, black lives matter, the yellows matter, the greens matter. You see the ceiling, it puts a roof over my head, the ceiling matters, this water matters, it goes to my system, gets me muscles, everything matters. Ain't no problems over here. Pretty much it.
this is the issue.
I mean, I hear what you're saying, but
This
the
is
point is like, just because, like, I don't know if these people are bad people, but they're not respecting us as black people. Like it's just as simple as that. Like, why do you ever feel the need, as a white person, why do you ever feel the need to say nigga? Like, why is it that deep? Why can't it just be a respect thing? Our people have gone through a lot of things. Like, okay, they want to make the excuse like, oh, well, black people say it and they use it as like a joke or whatever. Yeah, we do, whatever. But that's what our people went through. And it's clearly pretty like well known across the board that it is very disrespectful as a white person to be saying that. So it's like, why say it? And if that's the case, it means you have no respect. Point blank, period. Doesn't matter if you wake up with good thoughts or bad thoughts about black people, you don't respect black people. Because it's let's take it off the topic of the N-word. If I'm having a conversation with you and you come and I say, I have a potty mouth, so I curse a lot. I'm trying to do better at it. But we're talking about your girlfriend, right? This is a great example, actually. Listen to me. We're talking about your girlfriend, and because I'm just talking very loosely and I call your girlfriend a bitch, you know what I'm saying? I say, yeah, damn, your bitch tripping, huh? And you look at me, you say, hey, hold on, bro. I know you probably didn't mean nothing by that, but that's my girl. That's my woman you're talking about. Don't call my girlfriend a bitch. Don't do that. I don't like that. And then I look at you and I say, bro, it was a joke. I didn't mean it. Why is it so deep? Yeah, I just called her a bitch. I didn't mean it though. It's like, if I were to take that approach, then the only logical thing that you would think is, oh, you don't respect me and my values and what is important to me. I just came to you and said, I thought we were cool. I thought we were on the same page here. And I understand that maybe you didn't mean any disrespect, but that is offensive to me. Don't call my girl that. And the only answer for me is to either respect you and say, oh, I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to do that. You know, I was talking loosely. Whatever I want to say, but agreed. I won't talk about your girlfriend like that. Right? Or I do the opposite and double down and be like, bro, I could call her that. So what's the big deal? What's the big deal? I don't respect you. That's what it comes down to. If you want to break it down like that. If you have respect for us, then don't disrespect us.
why we have so much hate in the world. It's people like you guys. No, so guys, moving forward, we're never gonna agree on this. And because of that, I just can't have a relationship. I can't. It would go against, yes, Dad, because I would rather talk it out now instead of them get a ghosting text then. So if this is where we stand and we can't even have a healthy conversation, yes. No. Let me finish. Please let me finish. Dad.
You think we're racist, and if we disagree, you start crying.
No. Because I have brought up several examples of racism and that you've used, and you have never apologized. No, let me finish. Let me finish. You haven't apologized. You haven't owned up.
He said all lives
No, you
matter.
didn't. You said all lives matter. That's not an apology. So
Don't avoid the subject if this is.
no, this subject cannot be avoided for me. This is a non-negotiable for me.
So every time you're gonna be calling, you're gonna.
No, Dad, no offense. There won't be an every time. I just won't be calling. I will cut you out of my life.
Explain what's about to happen. I want to ask a question.
Sure.
Have you ever been racist?
Yes.
How did you address it?
Whoa.
And then it
No. Do you know how I was racist? Is growing up, we were.
How did you deal with it? And get
I
it back?
apologized. To my friends. I had an entire group of. No, let me listen. You just asked me an answer.
Let her talk. Shit.
No. You asked me a question, so let me answer it.
What?
The way parents were raised racist. Some of that.
Whoa, dude.
Shut up for the 5th time.
Yes.
So, Angela.
No, let me finish.
What do we need to do now to change? in your
She's
opinion?
trying to tell you,
You asked me a
nigga.
Because
question.
you changed. You said.
Yeah.
You used to be racist.
See, that's a great
And we're
question.
racist and I want to become a better human being. And
Well,
apparently
do you
I'm
have
not.
black friends?
I have people who want to be. Yes,
No.
I do have black friends.
Get yourself around.
I do have black friends.
Elijah. No. Get yourself. Let me finish.
How did you apologize? Explain. Don't tell me what
You keep cutting her off. Let her fucking talk.
Tell me what you did.
Well, what I didn't do, I didn't.
Well, what you
It started, Elijah, with people like me coming to me saying you're racist, and me being you guys saying no, I'm not, and me calling all Mexicans, all Hispanic people Mexican. All of my roommates were from different parts of the world, and I all called them Mexican. No. Let me finish. You keep interrupting. So,
Yeah, we want
like,
to hear how you fixed it.
so it didn't happen overnight, and
Holy shit. I don't even know if I can watch the rest of this video. They're not letting her talk. Are they going to let her talk?
that's crazy. It happens with taking accountability and being like, wow, you're right. To people. And I was around people that I did this to. Saying the N-word, there was one time that I didn't even know the N-word was the N-word. And my friend quickly was like, do you know what you just said? And I'm like, no. And they sat me down and explained to me why this isn't just saying the F word.
Yeah.
There's so much more to that. That is,
But how did you fix
Danny,
the problem?
shut up.
I fixed the problem by having these conversations. No, let me finish. You can't ask me a question, not let me finish.
For myself.
So yeah, again, let me finish.
Shut up.
Oh my gosh.
We're asking questions.
Shut up.
So it starts with this, but it also starts with you guys both can't even acknowledge. You keep making excuses for, well, that's just a joke. I used to do the same thing. Well, that's not what I meant. They know my heart. That's not
Yeah.
the issue. The issue is that subconsciously I'm saying comments that I think are funny that are not funny. Subconsciously, I'm saying things about a
How do you like it?
Let her fucking talk. Holy shit.
like how I'm calling you back. I allowed.
I can't. These type of people are insufferable. Shut the fuck up. Let me talk. Or we're not talking at all. Because holy shit. Yo, shout out to this woman, man. Wow. Because I respect what she said so much to even just, there's like, have you ever been racist? And she said, yes. She said yes, bro. She said yes. She said, I have been. I didn't realize it. But I have been. I took accountability. I looked within myself and I was like, no, what I'm doing is wrong. And I could always respect that. I could always respect somebody that could look inwards and make those changes, bro. Holy shit, though.
People to call me out, yeah. And I would apologize and be like, how can I do better? And I practiced it.
Yeah.
For starters, you can't even apologize to me.
I did. I came to your room and I apologized.
Elijah, you said I apologize for...
Benny,
No. Elijah said I apologize for being a brother that you could never have. You never said I apologize for making a racist comment. Because you don't even believe it was racist. No.
I apologize.
No.
It's a racist comment.
This is...
This is
No, see, and this is
crazy.
where... Sorry, your apology doesn't mean anything to me.
Apologize too because the person I was talking in the hypothetical, if the person was present, I'd be very respectful and I'd find a common ground.
See?
with the-
That's my issue. Is
That's racist.
No, yes. Because you're saying if a black person...
Yeah, it's racist. It's me. It's like, oh, I'll pretend and cope in their face. I won't be racist to their face, but I feel how I feel. I'm not making any changes internally. I'm just going to put a good mask on. So you're just racist behind closed doors. That's all that is.
Here, I would never use the N-word in front of them. If a black person was here, I would never make that joke. Yeah, that's really messed up.
But the black person laughs with them and he uses it too.
I don't know. I need clarification on that. Because that, as far
I mean,
as...
even if that were true, it doesn't matter. That's just an ignorant black person. That doesn't make it universally okay.
I'm aware, black people...
His black friend
No.
to clarify this too? Or is it your black friends against
It's not just my black friends against his black friends. It's an entire issue culturally. I can't speak on what we have done as a society that's wrong.
What do we do?
Oh
So I
my God.
I can't ask for forgiveness for my ancestors' sins.
Yeah, but you can do better.
I am.
No, you're not.
I employ Mexicans, Latinos,
Oh my God.
African Americans. I employ them all. I don't care. The price
Holy
is cheap.
shit.
I don't care who they are.
Damn, the level of no accountability is so crazy.
I don't think I can continue having this conversation with you guys.
So in order for me to change and stop being racist, I need somebody like you in my life who can tolerate me and
No.
deal with me and be
This
the,
is-
and
listen.
be the light of Jesus Christ.
No.
that you were just telling me
I have no
What's your mission?
I have no problem. No. I have no problem teaching someone and educating someone. I will not have a relationship with you just for me to tolerate your BS.
Yeah.
To tolerate,
Who else will tell me? How would I change?
if you can't
She's
even,
trying to tell you right now, but you can't even take any level of accountability. You're not even hearing her, bro. You're not even hearing her.
take,
This nigga's talking about I employ Mexicans, like, what do you mean? That has nothing to do with what we're talking about. That has nothing. Just because you can, nigga, you don't think the most racist people have a bunch of black people working for them in all different types of colors too, bruh. What are you talking about? If anything, I'm not that ignorant, so I don't believe this. But if anything, that only makes me feel more justified in the fact that you're racist. You have you are above us. You have a power dynamic above us. Now again, I don't believe what I just said. That's ignorant. I don't believe every boss is racist. But it's like, what point were you trying to get off with that one?
you can't even acknowledge, you keep justifying the fact that it was a joke. You still, in your head, cannot, and this isn't going to happen overnight, but you cannot even in your little brain understand that that joke is really messed up and wrong. You should not say that to a white person, me. You shouldn't say that to your family because we're comfortable. You shouldn't say that to anyone. I don't care if I'm your wife. I don't care if I'm your sister.
Yeah.
That is no, you shouldn't joke around like that.
You know, and mind you, I'm going to tell y'all this, like, this don't really, what I have to say don't necessarily have something to do with racism per se, but I'm big on, like, the power of the tongue now, bro. Like, there was a time where I wasn't making racist jokes behind closed doors, but I was definitely, like, making negative jokes, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, of course bad things happen to me. Or, you know, just very negative jokes, because I'm not going to lie, like, I'm a fan of dark humor. Like, my favorite type of humor is sometimes the darkest humor. But I started to realize that, bro, what you say a lot of times is what you mean, bro, even when you're joking. Even when you're joking and you speak negativity in the world, it's like it lingers, it follows you. It's so, while I'm not here saying you can't make a joke, bro, the jokes that you say matter, bro. Like, they affect your reality. They affect your frequency. Like, sometimes that negativity lingers in your brain, and before you know it, you end up in these negative situations. You end up in these awkward situations, but it's because you're attracting it, bro. That is what you keep pushing out. But the moment I kind of stop being negative, I stop joking about certain shit, I start talking about myself in a higher regard, you know. I don't joke about my shortcomings. I don't like to joke about bad things happening to me. I don't like to joke about, you know, bad things happening to the people I love. Like, and if I do slip up and say that, you know what I'm saying, in the moment, I'm very quick to ask for forgiveness from God. And my friends be like, you know, let's not even joke like that, bro. That's just not funny. I take that back. I retract that. It's big on that, bro. Again, I'm not trying to be Mr. Stickler, overly positive, man, but man, the blessings that have come into my life once I realized that I made that mental switch, I can't think nothing else, bro. That shit's big. The power of the tongue is so important. So if you are the type of person where you feel like, oh, they're just words, I'm just joking, it's no big deal. I challenge you to look deep within yourself and change the way that you speak, bro, because watch, and it's almost instantaneous. You change the way that you speak behind closed doors, eventually you're going to change the way that you think. I don't even have negative thoughts like that anymore, which is crazy. I just remember being so stressed out in my life, and like now it's like I'm literally, I feel like I'm at peace 90% of the time. Like, I'm not saying I don't get upset here and there. That'd be a lie. But bro, like, it's very hard to get so flustered to the point where I'm losing sleep. Like, nigga, I sleep good, bro. You know, to be at peace is a very beautiful thing, man. And I think it really does start with just being positive, just with your words, gang. So a little detour there, but I do strongly believe that, man.
If I was to, let's say I was a very bad person, which obviously I am. And I was a very bad person, and I made jokes about Jesus.
Okay.
In a laughing manner.
Where is
But
this?
then I'm around the minister, I'm up and tight. And I'm fine around
That's
the
what you're doing.
Yeah. And I
Do you know that? Because you just said that I thought we were having a good time, and if I didn't know we were having a good time, I would have never said that.
But then he just said
It's
he knows
messed
it
up.
messed up.
Do you know why it's messed up?
Tell me why it's messed up what you said.
It's messed up because if a black person was there, I would have done some big harm in the moment.
But
That's what's messed
you
up.
said you would have never said it in front of the black person. That's the issue.
Exactly.
That's the issue. That you're comfortable saying this around white people.
Angela, I make fun of white people, black people, African American people, Russian people.
No.
There isn't a nationality that I haven't made fun of in my life, and I do it to everybody.
No.
Explain to me what race. Explain to me what you mean. Now that I don't get that right there. That right there kind of doesn't make sense to me.
I think you're just missing the point, bro.
I make fun of everybody.
You're just missing the point.
I make fun of everybody equally.
Black people, how about Slavics?
Okay, can I,
I make
guys?
fun of Slavics.
We
I make fun of Christians. I
Can we
make fun of
stop?
I make fun of everybody. What do I do on Jones?
Dad asked me for examples. I'm gonna give examples because these are the examples that I've seen in our family. Okay, growing up, we have all done this. You're driving past a community and you see, oh my gosh, it's a black neighborhood. Like, that's where нехорошие люди живут. Or это очень run-down place. You're automatically
fuck
judging
did
the
you say?
people just by their skin color. And Dada said it's because of the statistics. So,
Angela, it's because
No.
Because
So-
the news programs me for every nationality.
exactly, and that's
I have a mindset.
no,
I've
that's
been
issue.
programmed.
If we want to
I've
call
never had anybody
statistics,
in my life to reprogram.
my issue is that we're yet again labeling to be afraid of a group of people by their color. Oh, look, черный идет. No. We've said this. You guys have said this.
Maybe they're Middle Eastern white people, probably, but I mean, it don't make no change. It don't make anything she's saying less
No.
real.
You've never said it like that. You've said it. No. You've said it in other ways. Like, смотри, о, черный, смотри, вот какой-то ненормальный идет.
So let me
Well, they speak in a whole different language.
That's wrong.
I have something very racist to say.
Oh
If
my
I'm
God.
walking at night in a black alley and I hear a Russian accent, I'm gonna get very scared because Russian guys have a tendency and
What
for
the
Russian
frick?
mafia. Russian mafia is a big deal. And I'm a race like now that Russian mafia.
What
a
is
very
going
big
on
deal.
right? Can we pause?
There's a lot.
Of nowhere, about who?
Dad, we can't.
No.
Argue about the Slavic girl as killed. Oh, word. Man, I think I'm gonna end the vid there, man. You know, I'll I guess show her TikTok if you guys want to go tap in and check out her story. It looks like she has some more videos up about the situation and what she's got going on. Yeah, so if y'all go tap in with her. But shout out to her, man, for being strong and being, you know, vulnerable enough to show us that. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this one in the comment section. Definitely a more serious topic, but it's real, man. And I think what I said earlier in the vid holds a lot of merit. We got to see firsthand how racism builds up in our communities, because it starts with it not being a big deal. It starts with it just being a joke. It starts with, you know, pretty much feeding that information to somebody their entire life, and then one day that's just what they believe down to their core. You know, it's no big deal. It's just a word. I said I wouldn't say it to their face, so that means I'm not racist. And it's like, I think it's way, way deeper than that. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. I love y'all, appreciate y'all. My name's Berto. Where you at, Berto? Join the Where You At family so you never miss a live stream reaction. Link to that is in the description. I want to see you guys there in the next stream.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look too easy.